Hello, Mount Dora. I'm Rob English, the president of the Mount Dora Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're excited to be bringing you today another Veterans video in our series leading up to the breakfast November 8th, where as the Chamber will be honoring all veterans. You can purchase the tickets to this exciting event by going on to mountdora.com, and if you are a veteran, we'd love to have you as our guest at no charge, along with a guest of yours, so call the Chamber right away and get on our list for that breakfast. We're excited today because we're with Jim and Gloria Corbet, an Army and Marine retired veteran, and it's just so exciting to be with them. This is a mixed marriage in a couple of ways, and I'll let them share, because obviously not only as far as service, but as Gloria said earlier, we've got somebody from the North and the South, and I'll let her explain what that means. First of all, Gloria, you were in the Army from 65 to 85. Yes. Tell us what you did in the Army when you were in the Army, and also a little bit about the North and the South, because that's really good.
Well, I come from the North because I'm from North Detroit. And my husband's from I come from the South, from South Detroit. And my husband's from the North, from North Louisiana.
There you go. I love it. Okay, so you went in 65, and you went to basic training where?
I went to basic training and was kept there as an instructor.
Okay.
So I taught basic training in the chemical field, so that when they learned about nuclear, biological, and radiological warfare, guess who did it?
Wow.
Me. And had a good time doing that. And then they got to send me overseas, and they said, we're going to send you to Okinawa.
Oh, wow.
Sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there as the captain in charge, well, the commander in charge of the WAC detachment.
Okay.
My detachment was 6 people. But I had space to sleep 200.
Wow.
So I had a lot of girls that belonged to the hospital, and they belonged to a lot of different offices. They didn't necessarily belong to me.
Yeah.
And so it was good.
That's
While
good.
I was there, I met this guy.
Oh, wow. That's where y'all met.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Met in Okinawa.
That's exciting.
And he was on his way to Nam.
That's it. Now, when y'all met, what was your rank when you met?
I believe I was a first lieutenant.
First
I
lieutenant,
think
okay.
I made captain after that.
Yeah, okay. And you retired as a lieutenant colonel.
Absolutely.
That's exciting. I asked Gloria earlier if they didn't try to persuade her to stay, but she said back in the day that they weren't doing that.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Yep. Okay, Jim, tell us about, you went in
I went in 1943.
Yes, sir.
Right out of high school.
And basic training was where?
Boot camp was in San Diego.
Okay.
I went to Dago to boot camp, and that concrete drill field down there, that airfield was something else. And then I went from there to Camp Pendleton. Where did I go from there? I'd have to look it up.
You'd have to look it up. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now, your rank when you got out was what?
Lieutenant Colonel.
No, I was
She was.
She was.
captain.
I was the captain.
You were the captain when you got out. Okay, great. That's exciting. Okay. And when you retired, when you got out, where were you stationed then? What was your last station? Do you remember?
Lejeune.
Where?
Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune.
Camp Lejeune. Oh, wow. Okay.
That is Lejeune. That is not Lejeune.
Oh, it is. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I always called it Camp Lejeune.
Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think of when I think of the Marines, because being located in Florida, when you go in, you go to Lejeune.
Mostly.
Yep.
I spent time at both coasts, all over, and retired in 1969.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you retired right during the...
Was married to this.
You got married after.
That's right. We got married after I got out.
There you got out. After you got out. Well, so when you retired, it was right in the middle of the Vietnam War. Yeah. Did you go to Nam?
Yep.
You did. Okay. How many tours over there?
3.
3 tours. Wow. That's exciting. So you've got some stories probably from over there, but some of them you can't tell us, or you'd have to kill us if you told us the stories, I'm sure.
That would be a pleasure.
Okay, what I would like for you to do, both of you, each of you, Gloria, you can go first. Tell us something that you would like to share as far as your service that is very meaningful that the audience would like to hear. Something that just shares about what it is to be a veteran and to serve our country.
What it is to be a veteran and serve your country.
The honor of it. There's something that we can take back.
The service was the first place that I went where I could use my interests
Okay.
for the benefit of our country.
Okay.
My interests were more technical than home-based. I still don't like to clean. But they sent me to computer school in 1968.
Wow.
I did well enough that they kept me there to teach at the computer school. And then they sent me to the, essentially to what we ended up in the Pentagon, our group, where we purchased the Army's computers. Loved it. It was a lot of fun to learn all of that.
That is, yeah.
And have access to all of those people. People that you don't meet otherwise.
When you walk down those hallways, the you know.
Oh, Grace Hopper.
What an honor! What an honor!
Right, Grace
I know.
Hopper.
Yeah.
What a gal to meet. She helped in the invention of the first computer.
Wow. Jim, what would you like to share with us as we part, as far as your service into country, or talking to the young people that are signing up today? Anything you'd like to share with us?
Hold your head up, salute, and move.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because in closing, you know what? Our flag stands for service of veterans like the two here and the two that we have been interviewing all week. When the national anthem is sung, please stand up, because it's not political. It is for freedom. Our flag stands for freedom, and the national anthem song stands for freedom. So make sure at that time that you stand up and you salute or put your hand over your heart. In closing, I'm Rob English, the president of the Mount Dora Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're so excited to be bringing this series to you. And we'll see you next time.